Chosen one, it's time to tell you everything. Listen closely, because what you are about to hear is not small, and if you turn away now, you may miss something that was meant to change your life in a way you have been silently praying for. I am telling you everything now, because the time for silence has ended, and the truth you have been waiting for can no longer be delayed. You have felt something shifting around you, something you could not fully explain, and that feeling is real because I have been preparing this moment for longer than you understand. This is the moment where hidden things become clear, where confusion begins to break, and where you finally understand why your path has been so different from others. Type Amen to affirm. I am not speaking to you in riddles. I am speaking plainly because you are ready to receive it. Everything that has happened in your life has not been random, not even the painful parts that made you question your worth and your direction. I allowed certain doors to close because they would have led you away from what I have chosen for you, and I know it hurt. I know it felt like rejection, but it was protection in a form you could not recognize at the time. Now I am pulling back the curtain so you can see clearly that you were never abandoned, not even for a moment. Before you go any further, pause and show your faith with a simple action, because this moment matters and your response matters too. Take a second to like this video as a sign that you are ready to receive what has been prepared for you, because this is not ordinary, and your agreement opens your heart even more to what I am about to reveal. I am not asking for perfection from you. I am asking for willingness, for attention, for a heart that is open enough to hear what many ignore. What I am about to unfold is connected to your future, your peace, and the breakthrough you have been waiting for without even knowing how to ask for it. You have been carrying questions deep inside, questions you did not always speak out loud. You wondered why you had to struggle more than others, why things took longer for you, why you felt alone even when surrounded by people. I saw every moment of that, every silent tear, every night where your thoughts would not let you rest, and I did not turn away from you. I was shaping you in ways that could not happen through comfort alone, because what I have placed inside you requires strength, patience, and a depth that only pressure can create. This is what you need to understand now. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. That is why ordinary paths kept breaking beneath your feet. That is why people who could not understand you slowly drifted away. That is why you often felt like you did not belong in spaces where everyone else seemed comfortable. It was not because something was wrong with you. It was because something was different about you, something I placed there intentionally. Type 1111 if you believe. I am telling you everything now because the next season of your life requires clarity. You cannot step into what is ahead while still believing the lies that were formed during your hardest days. Those lies told you that you were not enough, that you were falling behind, that you were forgotten, and none of that came from me. I have always seen you as chosen, even when you could not see it yourself. I have always called you forward, even when fear tried to hold you in place. There is a reason you are hearing this now and not earlier. If I had told you everything before, you would not have understood it, and you might have walked away from it. Growth takes time, and readiness cannot be rushed. You needed to go through what you went through so that when this moment arrived, your heart would be able to receive it without running from it. Now you are in a place where truth does not scare you the way it used to. What is coming into your life is not accidental. There are shifts already happening that you cannot fully see yet, but you can feel them. Things that once felt stuck are beginning to move, even if slowly. People, opportunities, and answers are aligning in ways that may seem unexpected, but they are not random. I am guiding these changes with precision because I know exactly where you are meant to be. I want you to release the fear that something will go wrong just because things have gone wrong before. Your past is not your future, and I am not limited by what has already happened. I am doing something new, something that will not follow the same patterns that hurt you. This time, you will see the difference, not just in what happens around you, but in how you feel within yourself. You are stronger than you think, but more importantly, you are supported in ways you cannot always see. I have been protecting you from things you never even knew were near you. I have been redirecting paths that would have caused deeper pain. Even when you felt lost, you were still under my care, still within my reach, still moving towards something meaningful. Now, I need you to stay present, to listen carefully, and to trust what is unfolding, even if you do not understand every detail right away. Understanding will come step by step, not all at once. What matters right now is that you do not turn away from this moment. You have asked for clarity, and this is clarity being given to you. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You have walked through seasons where nothing seemed to make sense, where effort did not match outcome, where you gave your best and still felt overlooked. Those moments were not wasted, even though they felt empty at the time. I was building something deeper in you, something that could not be seen on the surface. You were being prepared to carry something that requires more than surface strength, something that requires endurance from the inside out. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. Now, listen carefully, because this is where the truth becomes clearer than it has ever been before. The delays you experienced were not signs that you were denied. They were signs that the timing had not yet aligned with what I had prepared for you. You were looking at the clock, but I was looking at the full picture. You saw waiting as loss, but I saw waiting as protection and preparation working together at the same time. There were things I kept from you on purpose, not because I wanted to withhold good from you, but because if you had received certain things too early, they would have slipped through your hands. You needed growth before access, understanding before responsibility, and strength before elevation. Now you are stepping into a place where those pieces are finally beginning to align, even if it feels unfamiliar. You are not the same person you were before, even if you still carry some of the same surroundings. Your mind has stretched, your heart has deepened, and your awareness has expanded. You have started to see things differently, to question what once felt normal, to step back from what no longer feels right. That shift is not confusion, it is awakening, and it is necessary for what comes next. There is something I need you to release now, and it is the belief that you have to force your way into your future. You have been trying to push doors open because you feared that if you did not, nothing would happen. But the truth is that what is meant for you will not require you to break yourself just to reach it. Effort will still exist, but it will be aligned, not exhausting in the way you have known before. The path ahead of you is not empty, it is simply unfolding step by step. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Every delay, every redirection, every closed door has been guiding you towards something that matches you at a deeper level. What you are moving toward is not just an opportunity, It is alignment with what I placed inside you from the beginning. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You may not see everything clearly yet, but you will start to notice small confirmations. A conversation that feels meaningful, a moment that brings unexpected clarity, a door that opens without the struggle you are used to. These are not coincidences. They are signals that you are moving in the right direction. Pay attention to them, because they will guide you without overwhelming you. There is also healing taking place within you, even in areas you have ignored. Old wounds are being softened, old fears are losing their grip, and the heaviness you once carried is slowly lifting. This is important because you cannot fully step into what is ahead while still carrying the weight of what tried to break you. Healing is not a delay, it is a necessary part of your progress. I want you to understand something clearly now. You are not alone in this process. Even when you feel isolated, even when it seems like no one understands what you are going through, I am present. I have been present in every moment, guiding quietly, protecting consistently, and shaping your path with intention. You are supported in ways that go beyond what you can currently see. There will be moments where doubt tries to return, where your mind goes back to old patterns, where fear whispers that nothing has changed. When that happens, do not accept those thoughts as truth. You are not the same, and your path is not the same. What you are stepping into is different, and it will not follow the patterns that once hurt you. You have been chosen to walk a path that requires courage, but it also comes with guidance. You will not be left to figure everything out on your own. Direction will come when you need it, not always before, but always in time. Trust that timing, even when it feels uncomfortable, because it is part of how you are being led forward. As you move ahead, you will begin to understand why certain people could not stay in your life. It was not always about conflict. Sometimes it was about compatibility with your future. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into what is next. Some were part of your growth, not your destination. Letting go was not a failure. It was alignment happening in a way that did not feel easy. You are entering a season where clarity will replace confusion. Things that once felt complicated will start to make sense. Decisions that once felt heavy will become lighter because you will know what aligns and what does not. This is not because everything becomes simple, but because you become clearer. Stay grounded in this moment and do not rush ahead in fear or anxiety. What is coming does not need to be chased. It needs to be received with awareness and trust. Keep your heart open, keep your focus steady, and do not allow old doubts to pull you backward. You have come too far to return to the place where you once felt lost. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money, attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. I know how it felt when you gave your time, your energy, your heart, and still felt like you were not receiving what you deserved. That feeling created doubt inside you, and that doubt slowly tried to rewrite how you saw yourself. But that was never the truth about you. You were not overlooked. You were being positioned in a way that required patience and trust at a deeper level. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is something you must understand clearly now. The struggle you went through was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to reveal what was already within you. You were tested in ways that exposed your resilience, your ability to keep going even when things did not feel fair. That strength did not come from nowhere. It was placed inside you for a reason. And now that reason is beginning to take shape. You have been carrying more than most people around you realize. Not just responsibilities, but emotional weight, silent battles, and thoughts you did not always share. You learned how to keep moving even when you felt tired, how to keep believing even when doubt tried to take over. That kind of endurance is not ordinary, and it is not without purpose. What is unfolding now is connected to everything you have carried so far. Nothing has been wasted, not even the moments that felt meaningless. Every step, every delay, every redirection has been leading you to a place where things begin to connect in a way that brings clarity instead of confusion. You are stepping into understanding, not just hoping for it anymore. There is also something changing in how you see yourself. You are starting to recognize that you are not who you thought you were during your lowest moments. You are beginning to see your value in a way that is not dependent on outside validation. That shift is important because where you are going requires a strong sense of self that is not easily shaken by circumstances. Type 555 to affirm. As you continue forward, you will notice that certain things no longer have the same hold on you. Situations that once overwhelmed you will feel lighter. Thoughts that once caused fear will begin to lose their intensity. This is not by accident. It is a sign that you are growing into a different level of awareness and strength. There is a separation happening, and it may feel uncomfortable at times. You may feel distant from people, from environments, from patterns that once felt familiar. But that distance is not loss, it is transition. You are being moved away from what no longer aligns with where you are going. Do not try to hold on to what is naturally being released. What is meant to stay will stay without force. What is meant to leave will create space for something that fits your path more clearly. Trust that process, even when it feels uncertain, because it is part of how you are being guided forward. You are also being prepared to receive something that requires a different level of readiness. It is not just about external changes, it is about internal alignment. You are being shaped to handle what is coming without fear, without self-doubt, without the need to question whether you deserve it. Because you do deserve it, and that truth is becoming clearer to you now. There will be moments where you feel the urge to go back to what felt safe, even if it was not right for you. That is a natural reaction to change, but do not let it pull you backward. Safety is not always found in familiarity. Sometimes safety is found in moving forward, even when it feels unknown. You are not walking into something empty. You are walking into something prepared. What is ahead of you has been shaped with intention, with care, with a purpose that connects directly to who you are. You are not stepping into randomness, you are stepping into alignment. I need you to keep your focus steady and not let distractions pull you away from this path. There will be voices, both internal and external, that try to create confusion. But you must learn to recognize what aligns with peace and what does not. Peace will guide you more clearly than fear ever could. You have been asking for change, for clarity, for direction. This is that moment beginning to unfold. It may not look exactly how you imagined, but it will feel right in a way that you cannot ignore. Pay attention to that feeling, because it will lead you where you need to go. There were moments when you felt like giving up, when the weight of everything you carried felt too heavy to continue. You questioned your strength, your purpose, and even your direction. But you did not stop completely, and that matters more than you understand right now. Even in your weakest moments, you kept moving, and that quiet persistence is what has brought you to this point. Type 1010 if you trust God. Now, I need you to understand something that will change how you see your past. The resistance you faced was not always meant to block you. Sometimes it was meant to strengthen you. You were not being pushed away from your path, you were being built up so you could walk it with stability. Every challenge you faced added something to you, even when it felt like it was taking something away. You have been developing a level of awareness that goes beyond surface understanding. You are starting to notice patterns, to recognize what feels right and what does not, to step back and observe instead of reacting immediately. This is growth that cannot be rushed, and it is part of what prepares you for what is coming next. You are becoming more grounded in yourself, and that will guide you in ways you are only beginning to notice. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth, almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now, but this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a shift happening in your environment, even if it is subtle right now. Certain things are beginning to move, certain paths are opening, certain answers are becoming clearer. This is not random movement, it is alignment taking place step by step. You may not see the full picture yet, but you are starting to see enough to know that something is changing. Do not let impatience pull you into doubt. You have waited for clarity, and now that it is arriving, you must receive it with steadiness. Growth does not always happen in a dramatic moment. Sometimes it unfolds quietly until one day you realize everything is different. That is the kind of shift you are in right now. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You are also being called to trust yourself more deeply. Not the version of yourself that was shaped by fear or doubt, but the version of yourself that is connected to truth. You have a sense within you that knows when something is right, even if it does not make sense immediately. That sense is becoming stronger, and you need to start listening to it without second guessing. There is something important about this stage of your journey. You are no longer in the phase where everything is being hidden from you. Things are being revealed now, not all at once, but enough for you to move forward with confidence. You are being given clarity in pieces so that you can process it without feeling overwhelmed. You may also notice that your priorities are changing. Things that once felt important may no longer hold the same value. This is not confusion, it is realignment. You are being guided toward what truly matters for your path, not what once felt comfortable or familiar. Let that change happen without resistance. There is a strength within you that you have not fully recognized yet. You have seen parts of it, especially during your hardest moments, but you have not fully accepted it as part of who you are. That strength is not temporary, it is part of your foundation, and it will support you as you move into what is ahead. You are not stepping into something uncertain without support. I am guiding you in ways that go beyond what you can currently see. There are things being arranged around you that you are not aware of yet, but they will become clear at the right time. Trust that what is coming is not random, it is intentional. You have also been protected from things that could have slowed you down or taken you off your path completely. Even when things did not go your way, there was a reason behind it. What felt like loss was often redirection. What felt like rejection was often protection. Now you are entering a space where things begin to flow more naturally, not without effort, but without the constant resistance you have felt before. This is where alignment begins to replace struggle. This is where clarity begins to replace confusion. Stay present in this moment and do not let fear of the unknown pull you back into old patterns. You have come too far to return to a place that no longer fits who you are becoming. You are not the same person you were before, and your path is not the same either. There is something deeper unfolding within you, something that is not visible on the outside, but is transforming you from within. You are becoming more aware of your thoughts, your reactions, your energy, and what you allow to stay in your life. This is not something small, it is a shift that will influence every decision you make moving forward. You are learning to stand in truth instead of reacting from fear, and that is changing everything. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You have noticed that you are no longer as easily shaken as before. Situations that once created anxiety now pass through you with less intensity. This is not because life has become easier, but because you have become stronger in ways that are quiet but powerful. You are building stability within yourself, and that stability will carry you through what comes next. There were moments when you felt like you were losing yourself, like you were drifting without direction. But what was actually happening was a breaking down of what was never meant to define you. Old identities, old beliefs, and old limitations were being removed so that something more real could take their place. That process is not always comfortable, but it is necessary for transformation. You are not meant to return to who you were before. That version of you was part of your journey, but it is not your destination. You are stepping into a new understanding of yourself, one that is not based on past struggles, but on present truth. And that truth is stronger, clearer, and more aligned with what I have placed inside you. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is also a shift happening in how you connect with others. You may find that some conversations no longer feel meaningful, that some connections feel distant or out of place. This is not something to fear, it is a natural part of growth. You are aligning with a different level of understanding, and not everyone will be able to meet you there. At the same time, new connections will begin to form. These connections will feel different, more aligned, more supportive of who you are becoming. They will not require you to shrink yourself or question your worth. They will meet you with clarity and mutual respect, and that will feel new in a way that you will recognize immediately. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible, but this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. You are also being guided to trust the pace of your journey. You have spent so much time feeling like you needed to rush, like you were falling behind, like you needed to catch up. But the truth is that your timing has been aligned with your growth all along. You are not late, you are right on time for what is meant to unfold in your life. There is something important about the space you are in right now. It may feel quiet, even uncertain at times, but it is not empty. It is a space of preparation, of alignment, of internal strengthening. This is where clarity builds, where understanding deepens, and where you become ready for what is ahead. You have also been learning how to listen differently, not just to words, but to what is beneath them. Not just to situations, but to what they reveal. This level of awareness will guide you in ways that logic alone cannot. You are beginning to trust your inner knowing, and that will become one of your strongest guides. Do not doubt the changes you are feeling. They are real, and they are leading you somewhere meaningful. Even if you cannot see the full path yet, you are moving in the right direction. Each step you take is building towards something that will make sense in time. You have been protected in ways you may never fully understand. There were situations that could have taken you off your path, people who could have influenced you in ways that were not aligned with your purpose. But those things were removed or redirected before they could take hold. That is not coincidence. That is care and protection working quietly in your life. Now you are stepping into a phase where things begin to align more clearly. You will start to see connections between what you have experienced and what is unfolding now. You will begin to understand why certain things had to happen the way they did. And with that understanding, a sense of peace will begin to replace the confusion you once felt. Stay steady in this moment and do not allow old doubts to return and take control. You have grown beyond the place where those doubts once had power over you. You are stronger now, clearer now, more aligned now. And that alignment is guiding you toward what is next. I want you to see your journey clearly now. There were times when you thought you were losing direction, but in truth you were being redirected. There were moments when you felt like nothing was happening, but in reality, things were being prepared beyond what you could see. You were never stuck. You were being positioned. You have been asking for answers, for clarity, for a sign that you are on the right path. What you are receiving now is that clarity, not in a loud or overwhelming way, but in a steady and grounded understanding. You are beginning to trust what you feel inside instead of constantly questioning it. That trust will guide you more than anything outside of you ever could. There is something important about the phase you are entering now. It is a phase where things begin to align not just around you, but within you. Your thoughts, your actions, your direction start to feel connected instead of scattered. This alignment brings a sense of peace that you may not have felt for a long time. Type 1111 if you believe. You are no longer meant to chase what is not aligned with you. That cycle is ending. You have spent enough time trying to make things work that were never meant for you. Now you are stepping into a space where what is meant for you begins to meet you halfway. This is not about doing less. It is about doing what is right instead of forcing what is wrong. There will be opportunities that come into your life that feel different from what you have experienced before. They will not feel heavy or confusing. They will feel clear, even if they require courage. Pay attention to those moments because they are part of the alignment you have been moving toward. You are also being called to let go of the fear that you will lose what is meant for you. That fear has been holding you back more than you realize. What is truly meant for you will not require constant fear to keep it. It will remain because it is aligned, not because you are holding onto it tightly. You have been protected in ways you are only beginning to understand. There were things that could have taken you down a path that was not meant for you. But those things did not happen, or they did not last, and that was not coincidence. That was guidance, even when it felt like loss. Now you are stepping into a clearer path, one that does not require you to question every step. You will still face decisions, but they will feel different. You will feel a sense of knowing that was not there before. That is because you are becoming more connected to your path and to the truth within you. There is also a sense of peace that is beginning to settle within you. It may come and go at first, but it will grow stronger over time. This peace is not based on everything being perfect. It is based on you being aligned. And that alignment creates a foundation that cannot be easily shaken. You have come through a phase that required endurance, patience, and quiet strength. That phase is not where you remain. It was part of your journey, not your destination. Now you are moving into something that reflects the growth you have gone through. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You are not alone in this. Even when it felt like you were walking by yourself, you were being guided. Even when it felt like no one understood you, you were still being supported. That has not changed, and it will not change as you move forward. There is a future in front of you that is not based on the struggles you have already faced. It is based on who you have become through those struggles. And that version of you is stronger, clearer, and more ready than you realize. Do not look back with regret. Look back with understanding. Every step brought you here. And this is where things begin to make sense. This is where you start to see the purpose behind what you went through.